next anymore. It's a catchweight contest between newcomer Jose Avalos and Visalia's Devon Chavez. Making his professional debut here tonight, the 25-year-old Jose Avalos looks to be aggressive as he hunts for the first win in his mixed martial arts career. Standing in his way will be the always game Devon Chavez. Nicknamed the Dude, Chavez looks to make a statement tonight as he too will look for the first win of his professional career. Straight ahead, it's Jose Avalos meeting Devon the Dude Chavez. The Dude, Devon Chavez, making the walk to the TPF cage for the second time in his MMA career. He says he's one of the happiest, most easygoing fighters you could ever meet. And when you're nicknamed the Dude, I don't know if it's necessarily a nod to the Big Lebowski. You kind of got to be an easygoing guy, and Devon Chavez is that.
Fair enough. I immediately went to Big Lebowski. I was kind of hoping he was going to walk out in a robe and with a white Russian, but
maybe later. We'll save the White Russian for post-fight. Devon Chavez fighting out of Visalia, California. He said he started fighting simply just to become a better person, physically and mentally and emotionally. And you find that a lot with fighters. I mean, mixed martial arts is a martial art, and martial artists, you know, they really change a lot through their journey of training. And Devon Chavez says that he's a better person with MMA in his life.
I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for anybody who manages to find an outlet where they can make themselves better, but especially when they can do MMA or martial art. It really helped me become a better version of myself as well. I learned how to respect myself and all the people around me a whole lot more. I didn't really like people in general as much as I do now before I started fighting.
You like me, right? We're friends?
Yes, we're good friends.
Thank you, Leslie. Scared me there. Chavez trains with the One Kick Gym, and he's already fought here before. It was a loss, but getting that first pro fight out of the way, that helps a lot with the nerves and just the mentality coming into a fight like this.
Totally, and it can be a different perspective coming into a fight like this. When you're when you have nothing, you want to get that first win. You want to start it all off. When you're 0-1, you're like, dude, this is just for me. This is for my heart and my soul, and that can make you fight a little bit differently.
The Dude, Devon Chavez, ready to pick up his first professional victory. Also hunting for his first professional victory is Jose Avalos. He comes from a wrestling background. He's been training mixed martial arts and getting ready to fight for the last year. But with that said, he's also been focusing on other martial arts for the last 3 years. Comes from that wrestling base, but has spent significant time practicing Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And that is unique to modern-day mixed martial arts. I think 10, 15 years ago, you would see wrestlers come in straight to their professional career as a wrestler, but someone like Avalos has been able to add the, other martial arts required to be a mixed martial artist before he made his pro debut. So while he's young in that MMA career, not really young in mixing the martial arts.
Yeah, and that shows how far things have come from where they used to be when it was a classic grappler versus boxer versus the wrestler. Things have definitely changed where people train so much and train everything and put it all together, so they're actually training MMA before they step into MMA.
TJ DeSantis, Leslie Smith here, cage side, Lemoore, California. Don't forget our main event. We have the Machine, Rolando Velasco, returning, trying to capture a bantamweight championship. It's a belt that he lost very narrowly to Cody Gibson. He wants to get back in the swing of things and get back right where he left off, and that was being the champion of the 135-pound division. All right, our second fight about to get underway here. Jose Avalos making his pro debut, and let's take a look at the tail of the tape for this catchweight contest. The Dude, Devon Chavez, 2 inches taller than Jose Avalos. We see the weight discrepancy there. Both of these guys going to be bantamweights moving forward, but tonight the catchweight is at 141. Avalos on point at 135. Avalos 1 year the elder of Devon Chavez. For our official introductions, here's Tyson Johnson.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this next bout will be 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 142 pounds. He represents One Kicks Gym with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat. He hails from Visalia, California. Please welcome Devon, the Dude Chavez. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighed in at 140 pounds. He represents the Ralph House Fight Gym, making his fight debut out of Parlier, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jose Avalos. Your referee for this bout will be Jason McCoy.
Jason McCoy getting this catch weight assignment. Jose Avalos, the fan favorite inside the bingo hall, taking on Devon Chavez. Avalos in the red, the Dude Chavez in the black.
I'm going to have to thank them later on for wearing shorts that actually correspond with their gloves.
High kick misses for Chavez. Both these gentlemen do have amateur experience.
That was a loud kick.
Chavez, the aggressor, the corner of Avalos saying he's going to come chase you, so maybe they're content to counter-strike. Now it's Avalos taking the center of the cage. Bit of a feeling out process here early.
A lot of touching of the front gloves. That's a big part of the feeling out process.
Ooh, nice left hand by Avalos, now in on the takedown attempt. Nice whizzer employed there by Chavez, able to stay on his feet, but now pressed against the fence. Avalos sticking with it, showing that wrestling early. Now he's inside.
So smooth with the wrestling. I don't think he ever stopped from the second. He just kept on chaining it.
Nice experience displayed there by Avalos in his pro debut. That initial shot sometimes doesn't always pay dividends, but it's the secondary shot that wrestlers like to employ and get the fight before. That's what we saw from Avalos.
Totally. He's being smart how Avalos is lifting up the head of Chavez. That prevents Chavez from being able to push off the cage.
Chavez able to get a half butterfly, settles for half guard. Oh, nicely done there. Avalos grabbed the fence. I don't know if that aided him back to his feet, but a little bit of a fence grab. Nice knee. Elbow attempt by Chavez. Nice right hand in the clinch here. These guys are getting grimy.
This is non-stop. This fight is awesome.
Chavez lands a nice right hand. Avalos backing straight up. Now in on a takedown. Underhook tried to be employed here by Chavez, but it gets dumped down. Immediately back to side is Avalos. Frenetic action here halfway through round number one. Chavez trying to move, some left hands getting through by Avalos. The bingo hall getting loud here for Jose Avalos.
Yeah, there's no danger of anyone being told to work on the ground in this fight.
North-south position here for Avalos. Gotta be careful. Oh, you gotta be careful. I think he's trying to isolate that right arm, but could accidentally get dinged for an illegal knee to the head of a grounded opponent. Looks like he's trying to isolate that left arm of Chavez. Chavez trying to move.
He's doing a great job of striking in so many different ways with his left hand, with his right elbow, with his right knee. I really like the way he's mixing up his whole offense.
Chavez trying to induce a scramble, but not able to get free. Stepping over to mount is Avalos. Nicely done. Touch over 90 seconds for him to work here. Posturing up, nice elbow by Avalos.
Avalos has that body triangle that can make it really, really, really hard to get away from someone, but it looks like Chavez is doing a good job of defending his neck.
And Chavez looked like he was going to try to get to his base and readjust, but it's Avalos on that back ride, 70 seconds.
Oh, you know what? We didn't have the angle. I couldn't see that he has the gift wrap, how he's holding onto the hand. Dude, that just makes you feel like you have no options and nowhere to go.
It's really like a big brother move. It's a bullying tactic.
Totally. Exactly what it is, because you can't get far enough away to hit them in such a way that it's you know, huge and intense and going to stop the fight generally, but they can't get away, so you can just keep on going.
Nice adjustment there by Avalos, readjusting, getting back on top. Chavez trying to get him out. Maybe we'll see if he can go through the back door. Nice adjustment again, though, by Avalos. Nice wrestling on display, keeping those hooks.
It looked like Chavez was going to try to shake him off, but then Avalos grabbed his arms and started pulling his arms up, and that can just kill the shoulders.
Mentioned Avalos, 7 years of wrestling, really showing his wrestling game off here, and again controlling that arm. This is nicely done here by Avalos. Chavez forced to really defend all of these strikes with one hand. While these strikes aren't super powerful, they are adding up. Nicely done, Jose Avalos. That was a perfect round for him. I mean, Chavez was definitely game, had some moments, but for a fun, action-packed fight, Jose Avalos finishes that first round with some emphasis there, and I think the judges are going to give him a nod for that first round due to the back control and honestly the bullying tactics that he employed against Devon Chavez.
And I love seeing those because those wear someone down mentally just as much as they do physically. This, I love how he chained everything together. I think he maybe did another attempt at the beginning that led into that one. This was a nice move by Cervera getting back up.
You know, looking at Avalos here, his takedowns, he's almost passing the guard before Chavez is even on the floor. He's tilting his opponent in a way that when they do end up hitting the mat, he's already inside or half almost.
Yeah, it's beautiful the way he's doing it with that bottom hand. It's lovely. His coach told me earlier when they were checking in, he said Jose Avalos is chiquitos pero picosos.
Looks like the doctor's calling it. I don't know what was wrong with Devon Chavez. Something has caused either him, his corner, or doctor to stop the fight. And Jose Avalos victorious, it looks like. We'll see what the official word is here in a moment, but technically a TKO as Devon Chavez will not answer the bell for round number 2. An unfortunate anticlimactic way to end this one, but while it was going on, it was action-packed to say the least.
It was action-packed and fun. It looked like Chavez was grabbing his shoulder when he went in to talk to Avalos. I wonder if that came from the very end. I guess I'm going to have to ask him later on to find out.
We will find out. Tyson Johnson has our answer. Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after one round of action, Dr. Mitch Jones steps in to stop the action due to an injury for your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, by TKO, Jose Avalos.
Avalos getting it done at TKO. An injury, unfortunately, sustained by Devon Chavez. And for Jose Avalos, maybe not the exact way that he wanted his first win to come in mixed martial arts, but still a performance he can be proud of, to say the least.
Yeah, I feel like he did every single aspect of MMA inside of that first round, and that is definitely something to be proud of. He had the nice striking, the takedowns, fended off a couple submissions. I love the bowling tactics. Holding that opposite hand, lovely.
See the wrestling offense from Jose Avalos. I think his next opponent is definitely going to study this tape and go, okay, I got to work on my sprawl if I'm going to have some success fighting this wrestling.
Yeah.
Jose Avalos gets the first win of his professional career here in Lemoore at TPF33.